Welcome back, friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellowseven Gaming, and we're playing Battletech. We're doing Flashpoint and Urban Warfare DLC, and we've done a little traveling off camera to Yang Vertanen's Big Score. It's 2.5 star, which means it's probably going to be insanely difficult, even for assault mechs, because that's how it works. It's short, no consecutive deployments, bonus reward is a rare mech, and no tonnage restriction. Hey boss, I got a line on a really juicy opportunity out here on Electra, but I need to check it out in person. Think you could authorize a little detour. Let's do it. Was more than a little detour, to be fair. The month of travel. All right, Yang, we're orbiting Electra. Let's hear it. What's this juicy opportunity you've got lined up for us? A great big glittery showroom full of limited production battle mechs. We're talking mint condition museum pieces, the private collection of one of House Davian's preeminent collectors. We play our cards right, they're ours for the taking. In short, EXO, what I've got lined up for us is a good old-fashioned heist. Does this collector have a name? It'd be nice to know who we're planning to rob. Mitchell Graves. He's ex-corporate, made a mint working as interim CEO of Lycom Davian Introtech, and more than quadrupled his money by manipulating the aerospace market. Long story short, guy's a white-collar criminal. He's filthy rich, but otherwise unremarkable, and he collects battle mechs. But I'll be damned if he knows how to pilot one. Sounds like the kind of guy I'd have no problem stealing from. So, how do you propose we do it? Well, first off, we have to get our mech warriors into the showroom somehow. Mech warriors in the showroom. We can't just blast our way in without damaging the merchandise, so a frontal assault is out. If we want to get those mechs out of the showroom in one piece, we've got to have a trick. We're going to have to trick Graves into dropping his guard. And as it happens, I've got a plan for that. Listening. Graves has a rival, this guy named Wallow, another rich asshole with military hardware fetish, and a couple months ago he outbid our guy on some vintage mech parts. Graves needs those components for an old Griffin he's restoring, but Wallow won't sell. You with me so far? I hope so, because we're coming up on the good part. Okay, just last month, Wallow leased an old aircraft hangar on the edge of Cortica City. He's planning on using it to facilitate another deal, some sort of aerospace acquisition, I think. And he's brought his Griffin components with him, presumably for the purpose of pissing Graves off. Now here's where the plan gets clever. If we're going to capture Wallow's hangar and then leave it defenseless, Graves would go for it. He'd send his own security detail to steal Wallow's Griffin bits, and that would give our people all the opportunity they need to slip it on foot and infiltrate Graves' showroom. And then our mech warriors would abscond with their pick of Graves' battle mechs. It's a fine plan, but what happens if the mechs are secured in some way? No offense to our valiant pilots, but if getting those museum pieces up and running is more complicated than pressing the on button, I'm not sure they'll be up to the task. You're right, they won't, and that's why I'll be going with them. Feet on the ground like I did in my army days. I'll get the mechs running, hitch a ride back with one of our pilots. Won't be my first date with a rumble seat. Sounds like a plan, Yang. I'll assemble a lance to wipe out Wallow's bodyguards. We're pretty easy going. Damn glad you're with me on this, boss. Damn glad. I'll give you a mother of all high fives if I didn't think it'd break you. Let's get to work, everybody. This is going to be great. All right, capture base. Yeah, let's just go with what we got. I was going to say it's working. It hasn't really been, but I should have looked to see if we had Gauss rifle ammo here. Wallow's got a mercenary company on retainer to protect his private aerospace hangar, the imaginatively named Security Solutions Incorporated. I looked them up. They're the real deal. They got combat vehicles, battle mechs, the works. But we have the element of a surprise on our side. And given that Wallow's never heard of us, that's something, right? Hope heist works the way Yang said it would.
Command interface initiated.
Hangar's just ahead, Commander, picking up a lot of battle mech activity up front. Unknown battle mech B. Lance, be advised you're trespassing in protected territory. Turn back now or you will be destroyed. So much for the element of surprise. Let's do what we came here, Xavier. Take him out and capture that hangar.
Okay, let's just get this done so we can get out of here. Good to go.
What now?
I'm gonna run the Banshee up, I think, first. See if that gets us anything. It does not. You know, I think the victor can probably just kind of sit back this time.
Heading out. be there in a jiff.
Still not seeing anything.
Moving to position.
Standing by.
There we go. Got eyes on the hangar, Commander. What's more, Farah's got me access to all his internal security cameras. They weren't even encrypted. For security company people, these SSI people aren't very good. You can say that again. I'm taking a look inside. Wallow's got something big in there, but I can't quite... Oh, wow. Don't leave us in suspense, Meyer. What are we looking at? Thing of beauty, XO. He's got about 80% of a Galileo Instruments Achilles up on the blocks in here. It's an absolute monster of a dropship, more than twice as big as our Leopard, and it's armed like a warship to boot. We should be relieved it's up on blocks. Let's get the show back on the road, Commander. The sooner we wipe out Wallow's guards, the sooner we move on to Graves' showroom. Hopefully it's deep underground because our Leopard's about that size. So if it's twice ours, it's not in that building. You know what I'm saying?
I'll try.
On my way.
I'm not seeing enemy battle mechs yet.
There. Okay.
Position confirmed. Commander. Location confirmed.
Advancing, I guess.
I'm not really sure where I need to be. Are they going to come out the door, or...?
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Okay. So we got some reinforcements over there.
Waiting for orders. Yeah? What can I do you for? On my way.
Okay, let's go.
Coordinates received. I've got an unknown on sensors.
All right, enemy contacts there. 45 tonners.
Orders?
Got a vehicle. Oh.
Piece of cake.
And then I ran, so I'm an idiot because I should have just walked and then used my sensor lock thing, but no,
I'm here.
I wasn't very smart.
What do you need?
Atlas in the trees. Manticore. Okay.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Get the Highlander in the trees. Get some LRM-20s down on that Manticore.
Attacking from
And an AC-10.
I'm here. Copy.
Got good positioning.
Hey,
Just the turret up and showing.
yes. Go, go, go.
Hatchet Man. And for what's supposed to be a rare whatever mech, head to head, of course.
Gonna need a medic.
Do we not have them on every mech now? Oh, we've swapped mechs too many times. Only got them on 2, as far as cockpit, whatever. That Hatchet Man appears to be everywhere. I mean, they've got 2 of them.
Moving to position.
There we go. Take out that PPC.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Oh, he's going to go back that way with the other vehicle. Good. Oh, wait, that makes our life a little bit easier. I guess the 40% guy? Stray shot. Knocked an evasion off of him.
Aye, aye.
I think we just walk up and start beating the crap out of these guys.
Here it comes.
Maybe that's a mistake with the hatchet men, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That get me range everything? Yeah.
All weapons.
There goes his other arm. Good. Both arms were just stripped off.
Critical
And he's knocked
damage
down.
detected.
That was a bad round for him. Okay.
Yes, Commander. I'm there. Okay, I'm on.
And there goes a hatchet.
Target's taking a critical hit.
I've had mornings like that.
What now? There? Okay. With my hair?
Hit the AC-10.
That looked like a critical hit.
Orders. Roger.
Just finish him off real quick.
Locked on.
We didn't have much heat to burn off, but it's gone now.
That one's gone.
And Puddle's got the satisfaction of punching somebody. I think we're just going to shoot from here. Maybe turn off a couple medium lasers. Another medium laser. Oh, we missed with the AC-20. 95% chance. You know, those miss all the time. Or 1 in about 3, as the case may turn, as may be lately. Everything else hit though. See what he wants to do. Doesn't have his hatchet, but still.
Receiving you.
Doesn't have anything now.
Mech destroyed.
We've still got the one vehicle out there, and he just came around the corner and discovered all of his friends are dead.
I'm here.
I have not had a morning like that.
Engage.
Receiving you. On my way.
Just get away from the wall there a little bit.
All weapons are gone.
Should be enough? Oh yeah. Leopard inbound. See, that's what happens. You kill everything, the leopard comes in and off. Oh, that's not good. Hangar's defenseless. Looks like Graves is taking the bait. Long-range sensors are picking up activity in showroom. That's my cue. That wasn't the leopard, by the way, that landed. Incoming transmission. I don't understand, people. You captured my aerospace hangar, and now you're what? Running away? Looks that way. Word to the wise. Graves' security team will be coming along any second now. If you don't want them tearing that hangar down around you, I'd recommend moving your Griffin components out to the front yard. I'd also recommend you password protect your security cameras, because their security team doesn't have the faintest idea what it's doing. I appreciate the warning, miss. Call me Sam, and I notice you're nearly completed Achilles in there. I'm a thief, not a monster. I don't want to see a marvel like that get destroyed. Very kind of you, Sam. Hell, it's downright cordial. I'll try to keep this little exchange in mind next time we meet, because there will be a next time, Sam. And when it comes, I'll be the one holding the cards.
Mission successful.
Yeah, it wasn't the leopard that dropped. It was our entire ship. The Argo. What it looked like. Kind of screwed up the graphic on that one. Unless that was supposed to be Graves landing to come steal the parts, but... Alright. Success. No real injuries except for that head hit. Lead a hatchet man? We might already have that one, I don't know. And that's a decent SRM4 though. And that's about all that's useful.
This war
Hatchet Man 3F's King of Close Quarter Fighting. We got 2 Hatchet Men now. If we get a couple Hatchet Men and a couple like fire starters for a light lance, that'd be pretty badass. Well, maybe Hatchet Men are medium. Maybe not. Eagle's landed boss. We're in the showroom surrounded by a whole bunch of really pretty battle mechs. Real talk, these beauties are as polished as a bodybuilder's biceps. If you told me that Gray spent 10 hours a day rubbing baby oil on them, I'd believe it. Charming. Just calling it like I see it, Doc. These babies are slick. Interesting variety of chassis, too. I can't wait to see what components they're packing. I just wish there was a way we could take the entire collection home with us. You know, it feels almost negligent condemning such beautiful machines to languish in moist, glistening captivity. It's a phrase I never need to hear again. Look, gang, can you get those mechs running or not? I got it, XO. There's some fluids I need to pump, fuel locks to disengage, but the battle mechs themselves are in showroom condition. Shouldn't take long to get them going is what I'm saying. I just need a decision about which 4 mechs to bring online. What are your options? Well, the way I see it, there are 2 options we can take here. We can swipe a lighter lance and try to slip away clean, or we can take a bunch of bruisers and blast our way out. There isn't much sense in taking a mixed lance because at the end of the day, we're only going to be as fast as our slowest mech. So, boss, do we take the hot rods or the monster trucks? Obviously, your average heavy mechs are going to be more valuable than a light is, but these particular light mechs are pretty rare. There's a Vindicator variant here, the Avenging Angel, that I've never even seen before. I'm kind of thinking we take a lighter lance just because there's been all these light lance ones that we could do that we can't do because we don't have a light lance. We have a heavy lance. One I don't love as far as total composition goes, but I'm going to go with light because I have a feeling heavy means heavy, not assault. On it, boss. Hot rods it is. Tell them I are to be ready. We're going to need pickup as soon as we hit the LZ. The moment Graves realizes what we've done, security team is going to be hot on our trail. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a lance of absolutely beautiful fighting machines to liberate. Commander, this lance is going to need your help to get out of here, so be in touch with you soon via comlink. With any luck, we'll catch the rest of you shortly thereafter. Till then, take care of yourselves. Yang out. All right. Down we go. I assume we're just running away at this from this one. So we've got a Vindicator, a Firestarter, a Trebuchet, and an Enforcer. There. There. I guess that's it. That's that hatchback. Hatchet Man we just got. Well, that's good. I mean, it's 4 we don't have. 45, 35, 50, 50.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
I don't know. We'll see how special they are. I do like a trench bucket, though. So for me, it's worth it just for a trench bucket, I guess. I'm curious what the heavies are, though. Should probably have done a Google search on this one before we selected something, but... Like, I could have done with a crazy rifleman. Oh, hey, boss, we got the hot rods. We're on our way to the LZ. Did I mention I still hate rumble seats? Boy, do I ever. You better get on comms to guide us through this. We're moving at a solid clip, but I suspect we're being followed. Check the merchandise, Xavier. That's what we're doing this for, after all.
Command interface.
We got problems down here. Graves' security team is closing in on us, and we're going to have to fight our way out. I've looked them up. Another paramilitary security team. Paladin Protection LLC. PPC. There's a name to inspire terror in the mercenary heart. Give him hell, Commander. When the AO is clear, I'll head on down and pick up our new mechs. Tire Lance must survive. Well, hopefully they're balanced for what we got. Okay, so we got a Vindicator PPC LRM5.
Okay, let's go.
Got contact already. I got a Firestarter, lots of flamers, machine guns. We got to get that sucker in tight. Trench bucket, LRM-15s. So nothing special here. There's absolutely nothing special or fancy here. And an Enforcer, AC-10, direct fire. So Close support. Fire support. Something.
Ugh, I hate these guys.
Where do I want to go? I think... Oh, I could run all the way here and get the flamers on him.
Copy that. Bandits.
Hey, Mr. Javelin.
Affirmative.
Gave him some heat. Quite a bit, actually. It is 4 lights, Locust. And 3 javelins. Okay, fair enough.
I'm here. Advancing, I guess.
Go for the javelin we've already put the pressure on. There we go. Give him a little more heat. Trench bucket a little bit towards the back, up higher.
Firing.
And AC-10 maybe for the win here.
Engaging target.
Yep. Leg, torso, arm, all gone. So he's going down.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
And he's missing 2 medium lasers.
Huzzah!
So I think Firestarter against Locust next, just to get rid of him. He's going to be hard to shoot.
No, 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 no.
Receipt.
Damage minimal.
Location confirmed. Ooh.
Maybe we'll get a crit, knock something off. Yes, we did. And we gave him 40 heat and an SRM explosion. And a head hit and another ammo explosion. And up he goes. Crits are a beautiful thing sometimes. And we are losing the arm and everything else and a head hit on that. Look at that.
Armor breach. Internal damage. If you
Can I do a vigilant? Yes, I can. And we're going to. We finish this guy off. Let's try.
Here we go.
Not quite. Does look cool with the big insect head on it. Come on, buddy, turn. There we go. Our enforcer. Our trench bucket. Of course, every time I go to look at them, they look away. There we go. Yeah, they're badass. And our fire starter. That's his javelin. Where's our fire starter? There he is. Perfect. All right.
Yeah?
I go punch him. I can do 65 damage to him. Or do I just fall back towards the trees? 50, 80. That's not bad. Let's do that. We got reasonable chances on everything. Turn off a couple. That is the problem with all these guns. Should be enough. Yep. All right. 1 javelin down. 2 javelins to go.
Destroyed.
Get a small laser on him. Get a little bit of protection on the
All weapons
boulder field.
activated.
Okay. Well, we got into a shoulder there. we should go after. And we'll probably go after him because it's a longer run. We're going to punch somebody.
Standing by.
The question is, which one do we punch? I think we just go through the back here.
Move into position.
I guess that's a side. He was turned.
Time to get physical.
It's okay. We did a crit. Now we're going to give him some heat. He's already close. That might put him up. Yeah, he critical.
Got past his armor.
Ouch. That was an arm.
I lost
Small
the
laser.
weapon. Copy. What do you need?
I think we burn off some heat. I guess just the back.
On it.
Or in this case, the leg, but a knockdown.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging target.
Couple medium lasers gone, another injury.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Inbound. Okay, more company, that's fine. It's not really, but we do what we can.
Losing armor. Orders. On it.
We're out of our flamers, unfortunately, after this. Heat critical.
Flamer is empty.
There, glowing warm. What's he gonna do? He doesn't really have the heat to do anything. So he'll punch. Good choice. Ah, we are. You're gonna take a lot of more heat, more damage than I really want to. Put him on his butt.
Critical hit, Commander.
Javelins are actually pretty good little machines. Especially with the 4 medium lasers. Do we finish him, or... I think we try to how much does he have? See if we can get that last leg off. Nope, but we did take out his center torso. Oh,
Target destroyed.
Engaging target.
took off an arm. Ah, Paladin protection, dropship Meyer spot is touching down. We've got another wave of hostiles. Okay. What is it with these assholes? Give them hell, Commander. Don't let them bang up our new mechs. He just took the heat, because that's all he could do. We're just going to punch him.
Confirmed.
Oh, we should... Yeah. Oh, we missed! We missed! 95% chance, of course, again. You know, 1 in 3... Well, we might have hit 2 and 3 out of that. But we didn't... We shouldn't be seeing misses very often.
Right here.
Try 90%. Give it some little bit of heat.
Critical hit, Commander. What do you need? Let's move. Targeting for physical attack.
How is he still up?
Oh, yeah.
This should be the end of him.
Left. All primary targets
They come over the hill to get us and see us just pounding on this guy.
Enemy mech.
Playground style. Last of them, Commander. Grave security is down. Meet you at the LZ. I'm kind of wondering if we don't just kind of run this way.
I'm here. On the move. Full speed.
I mean, we already got 3 mechs. Vindicator needs to get out of there next.
Internal structure disintegrating. Copy.
All right.
Damage minimal.
Yep.
Oddly enough, the trench bucket's the big one out of this group.
Yeah.
But it is quick.
What do you need? Copy that.
I should have run. Damn it. That's fine. Give these guys a chance to catch up. Yeah, that's it.
Standing by.
I like them standing there and shooting. That's nice. That'll give us a chance to go.
Damage minimal.
What do you need?
Full throttle.
Probably should have left the enforcer there to keep them doing that rather than have somebody move up now.
Yep. Going full throttle.
Commander. Confirmed.
We're probably going to get some shots at us as we go.
Go back.
Stay out of hopefully visual range.
Yeah.
Didn't quite do that. Trench bucket took a hit.
Armor breach. In
You know, I think we're just going to make the run for it. I thought about slowing down and take some shots, but I think we'll just run and get as much evasion as we can.
Good to go. Roger.
right here. Affirmative.
Indicator in.
Standing by. Copy that.
Oh, big hit from their Vindicator on the Enforcer. That's okay, though. Vigilance.
Full throttle.
There we go. Couldn't quite make it to the trees. Lost an arm. That's gonna suck.
I
go. At least some of that evasion helped there. Oh, I can't quite get there.
Engaging jump jets.
In the trees, embraced. Maybe we're in the trees. I didn't look. Couple shots to the trench bucket. Oddly enough, they didn't hit that giant arm. Good.
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye.
There we go. Everybody's in. Oh, no, not everybody's in. Of course, there's still one out. That's it. First in, last out. That's us.
Right here. I'll try.
Yeah.
One more, one more.
Standing by.
There we go. Everybody's in. In and out with our escape. Copper celebrates by cleaning her butt. Kind of a party gal that way. Yang Vertanen. I wasn't kidding. That's what I call 4 beautiful mechs, and all for the bargain price of 2 short combat drops and a couple pissed off rich guys. Honestly, boss, you should let me plan our deployments more often. Might want to hold off on that gloating, Yang. We've got a problem. You remember that Achilles-class dropship we saw in Wallow's hangar? One that's up on blocks and nowhere near ready for launch? Yeah? It's right on top of us. You better get in here, Commander. Wallow wants to talk.
Mission successful.
What if we have to give up some of these? Hell, I'd give him a Griffin. Not just the parts. All right, destroy Graves security team, a success. Everybody has damage. Missing an arm, missing armor, missing armor, missing an arm and armor. Yes. We'll see how many of these we get to hang on to. Yang Vertanen's big score 3, high orbit. James Aristeas Wallow. Hello again, Sam. Hello, Commander McDonald. I told you I'd pay you back for what you did to my hangar. You owe me, and I'm here to collect. Blowing us out of the sky would be a mistake, Wallow. We've got 4 of Graves' prize battle mechs here in our Leopard. It'd be a real shame to wipe out this much top-quality hardware, wouldn't it? You're right, it would, but you see, I've got a conundrum on my hands. Just think about it for a second. Put yourself in my shoes. I'm a man of status, that much is obvious. Just look at my ship. Yet out of the blue, I get accosted by a pack of grubby little mercenaries who take out my security and leave me defenseless. Now, obviously, I can't let something like that slide, so what's a heavily armed, proud, and angry man like me to do? In your shoes, I think I'd be most interested in getting my hand on Graves' mechs. At the end of the day, we're just a bunch of grubby mercenaries. Who cares what happens to us? But Graves is a man of status, and annoying him is your bread and butter. Come on, Wallow, you don't want to kill us. We're cordial, remember? That has to count for something. You've got a few positive qualities, I'll admit. You gave Graves a black eye, but that put a smile on my face. Tell you what, I'm going to let you go. I'll even let you keep one of Graves' hot rods. But you're giving the other 3 to cover repairs for my security team and compensation for their families. Don't bother haggling. This is the best offer you're going to get. Let's see. One of our mechs is a novel chassis variant. The others aren't. Keep the Vindicator. When in doubt, go with the thing that sets things on fire. Firestarter. I do like fire starters. Keeping the trench bucket. I've always had a soft spot for missile boats. And a good all-arounder. Enforcer's my choice. The Firestarter is probably a better option for us if we're going to go with a small lance, but I think we have one. I don't have a trench bucket, and I love trench buckets. Excellent choice. Trench bucket is a hell of a machine. Trebuchet. Just go ahead and drop my merchandise in the field below, then scurry off that bloated whale of a dropship you've got waiting in orbit. The Argo is not a whale. Sorry, that was impolite of me. She's a lovely ship. See, I can be cordial too. This concludes our business, McDonald. For what it's worth, this has been a first genuinely interesting day I've had in some time. I suppose I've got you to thank for that. You can thank me, actually. Job was my idea. Don't mention it. So glad we could settle this matter amicably, and now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to instruct my people to retrieve my new mechs. Goodbye, Commander. Enjoy your new merchandise, and in the future, do us both a favor and stay out of my way. Well, we didn't get everything we wanted, but we're walking away with a shiny new trebuchet. That'll be better than our usual score. And yet it's so much worse than it was supposed to be. Yeah, them's the breaks, I guess. But I can't bring myself to feel all that sad about it. We got a new toy and I can't wait to check it out. That counts as a win in my book. Rare mech. Ta-da! It's trebuchet. But we did get an LRM-10. ++, stability damage, unfortunately. Small laser, ++, LRM-10, crit, AC-10 damage, and SRM-6.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
I guess. Mech Bay. Let's see what we got going on. Should have kept the one that didn't need repairing. Was I that smart? Well, it gave it to me full. I guess because it was a reward, I didn't have to pay for everything else. I'm going to go ahead and put this down in storage. I'm going to go ahead and put this down in storage. And the trench bucket can go down too. And that leaves us what? What do we got down there? So, if we wanted to do a small lance, I don't think we'd do it. I think 40, I think Cicada is a medium, exactly. So, I have a lighter lance, right? We got 2 hatchet men, a trebuchet, and a wolverine. That would actually be a pretty good medium lance. Lights, we don't really have anything. I've got 1 fire starter part, a couple javelin parts, a spider part, and a locust part. Not much. Oh well. Is what it is. Barracks, let's see what our mech warriors believe. Or XP wise. Ninja, not ready. Puddles, not quite. Rover.
Yep.
Yeah, we can get some guts.
Mech warrior training complete.
Turbine. Yeah, well, that's what we were going with that. Think.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Whiskey 6. Have more guts.
Training complete.
There's that. Mech Bay. I know we have a couple of things we need to do. Start with the Atlas. Heatsink can go here. And oh, we do not have any more cockpit mods. That explains why we didn't have them in there. We're just out. Fair enough. Now, we do need to check the store here because I have not looked. I don't think. Maybe I did when I first got here and there was just nothing good. Blackjack, AC5 triple plus. 4 accuracy and stability damage. DPC double plus. 4 accuracy. I would like both of those, but I'm going to pass on the moment for the moment. Leg mods, gyros, ballistic. Still going to pass. I would like all of that, but I just don't. We're down to 2 mil, and that's really what it comes down to. Raiding party. We got some 3-star missions here that are pretty easy to do. Might do a couple of those. In fact, I think what we're going to do.
Hey, LBRY, the lights in the aft maintenance corridor are flickering.
Okay, Copper?
Hang on, I'll send someone down.
That was the Curita one, right? Yeah. $33 days. 22 days. I think we're going to go to Bromhead again. I think that's the plan. It's Comstar Davian headquarters. Now that they love us, maybe we can get access to that store and see if there's anything there. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna travel there. We'll run there. Shorty's gonna go bark at people. And I'll bring in my garbage can since clearly it's time. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Cheers.